Yeah, once the familiar spirit, once the narc, once the sociopath, a psychopath, and all them strange spirits, once they've been defeated, I tell you what they do. I tell you what they do. Then they, you know what? Like Christ says, 7 more spirits enter more dangerous than the last, and they still pretend. But then you know what? Instead of being godly men, now they're moral men. Now they're looking for any man for validation. Now they're just preaching morals. Like they're just talking morals, good stuff. Oh well, this and that, and fathers this and fathers should do this to the children. You know, and you know what they're doing that? They're doing that still based off the saints they met, stuff they heard. So they just, you're right. So, but now they're moral men because now they're scared to even say God's name. Now they're scared, and that's the point. So now they're all about morals. Just be, oh yes, you should do things. This should be right. That should be right. And this and that. And now they just, and yeah, now when you look at them, you see them seeking a bunch of saved people, people that just have a form of godliness or no godliness at all. So they're seeking validation from anybody. But that's the point. When God strips that man, that woman naked, you see them for truly who they are. And then they go back to who they really were. That's the point. See, if you come morally without God, when for that moment you're moral, and then when you're ready, right. If you know how to find God, well, just through the Christ, you'll do it. But it's obvious those knew how to do it, just didn't do it, just wanted to tease, right? And now they're back at being the moral men they were, meaning no morals, meaning because they hearts are still hardened with pride, arrogance, ego, and not telling the truth. That's the point. Well, and I guess you can't expect that from a familiar spirit, because a familiar spirit is just familiar to the true spirit that God chose. But that's the point. But yeah, the reason why I'm breaking it down like this is because this is what I've seen. This is what I'm seeing now. Right, when that familiar spirit is stripped, he or she must run. They must run. And they looking for validation. They're going to and fro, looking for bodies. Because remember, you were the body that they wanted. I was the body that they wanted. And right? So now they're going to and fro. Like, let me just use some of the godly morals I know and just say, oh well, this and that. Or let me use some of his weaknesses against him and not say his name. Right? What they doing is they try to reverse the game. But you can't reverse the game on the saints, because a saint is a saint only because of God. A familiar spirit is a familiar spirit because it wants to be. So whether the familiar spirit is whispering, murmuring, and saying about you, it doesn't even matter. Because remember, even though they say this is what you want to be. It's just like Satan wanted to be and wanted to be God. So it's no difference. The children of Satan is no different from their father. That's the point. So the children of God and the children of Satan, all right. Well, we follow the Father God, the children of Yahweh, and children of Satan follow Satan. They're doing it all charming, seductive ways of acting holy and pretending. Well, your pretending is up, buddy. It's up, sister. In Yeshua's name, you've been disqualified. You've been renounced. You get no residence in any holiness. Now get thee behind me in Yeshua's name. Peace.